This is FinTech Futures at Finovate Europe in London, and I am joined by Saira Khan of First Direct. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Excellent. I'm very well, thank you, very well. How have you enjoyed the conference so far?
It's been fantastic. Honestly, what a buzz over the last couple of days, right?
Yeah, it's been good, it's been good. So just to start off then, would you like to give a quick introduction to yourself then
Sure.
and your role at First Direct?
Okay, so I head up innovations and partnerships at First Direct, and we're looking at how we can really take First Direct to that next level and forward for our customers and the great journeys that we have in place for them.
Excellent. And you're here talking on a panel about open banking as well.
Yeah.
So a bit of a mixed bag for open banking, I guess, recently. It's been, it's said that about 7 million now in the UK using open banking for payments. But then on the flip side, a lot of banks are saying, that they don't see as much kind of like value of open banking beyond what it's being used for at the moment. Don't really know how to monetize it going forward. So I guess what's your take then on the future of open banking and can it be monetized?
It's an interesting point you just made about people not understanding about monetizing and stuff. I think, look, when you look at anything new, anything innovation, or you look at any new product or service, I think people are always quite skeptical about things. And I think open banking's not been far from that, especially with the way that we've been looking at it. Look, to be honest with you, we've just had VRP, which is variable recurring payments, that we've just launched from a regulatory standpoint. And myself and some colleagues here from OBIE were talking about this, and I was thinking, what a great push. Sometimes you need a bit of regulation to just push you to start innovating. And I think off the back of this, we're going to see so many opportunities. There will be opportunities to monetize this as we go forward, not only for the banks, the fintechs, the partnerships, and so on, but also for our customers. I think it's going to be a great opportunity for us to look at how we can seamlessly be involved in the journeys, and open banking will be the key part of that, and really taking forefront of that journey.
Sounds good. Strategic Working Group for Open Banking has found that different financial institutions have got different kind of like views of where open banking is going. Do you think more collaboration then is needed in the space to kind of like define a forward route for open banking?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think we're still at the very, very early stages. The conversation started, the movement has started around open banking, but I still think that there's so much more room for collaboration in this space. I think we still need to come together, and that's where places like this, Paul, make such a difference. And I think Finovate and other conferences that you go to, you get the opportunity to talk to other vendors and other partners just to see, how we can work together. And open banking is one of those ones that I think we're going to have to all work together on. But yeah, definitely think there's room.
What would you say then are some of the key benefits of open banking for businesses? How's First Direct been looking to?
Oh my God, what a great one to ask. Okay, I think, look, what I'm going to flip this, and I've done this, with some of the guys that I've been talking to, is we need to start looking at it from a customer perspective. I think the benefit is huge from an institutional perspective as well, but I think from a customer perspective, it's really about, for me, if we can be seamlessly involved at the point of sale, making, the journey easier for the customer, whether it be, buying a product or a service, I think that's where the opportunity is really going to be lying. And I think the misunderstanding of that from a lot of people is like, how is that going to happen? How is it going to be possible? Well, look, you're already doing it, with a lot of other products and services like AI. You look at the great stuff that you're doing on, Netflix and the movies that we're looking at. I've just actually mentioned them, haven't I now? But hey, we all use Netflix.
That's fine. I guess with your role then as Head of Innovation and Partnerships at First Direct then, what are some of the key innovations that you think are happening in digital banking right now that are really exciting you?
Okay, this is a really good question now. I think, I am looking forward and I'm having a lot of conversations around individuals looking at the AI space. So ChatGPT, which everybody's talking about right now, there are lots of imagery stuff that's coming out. There's lots of things on the written text. I think our life is going to get a lot easier with these kind of new developments. We are starting to talk about them, just like we were starting to talk about open banking a few years ago. I think I'm looking forward to that and seeing what's going to happen in the metaverse and stuff like this. I'll give you a prime example. I had a conversation with somebody earlier about the metaverse, and they were like, well, what is it? And I was like, use Zoom. We are already in the metaverse, and we're already kind of seamlessly doing that. So to answer that question, I'll say AI is hugely, hugely going to be important. The metaverse is something that I'm, hugely excited about, and the opportunities in that. But yeah, hey, meet you in the metaverse next time, hey?
I would love that, honestly. It would be really good. Well, thank you so much for taking the time out to speak with us, Saira. It's been great meeting with you.
Thank you, you too.